welcome back to another episode. What would be more Australian on a straight day than going out to the drags, sinking a few tins, and then watching some cars make some noise, run some PBs. I'm doing most of them, but I'm not sinking the tins. Well, not the alcoholic kind. I'm doing 75 hard, day number 13 for me. So it might be a water, well, it has to be a water. A gallon a day, that's what I gotta get down, but I'm cruising through the pits. It's a bit overcast and very muggy. Let's go check out and see what's floating around as everyone gets themselves fired up. Oop, I can see the Schaefer boys. Let's go check them out and give them a bit of a rizz up, hey? Here it is, proper toughie. Another car out of the spot on stables. Big Schaefer there. It's so amazing when you walk through the pits and you see all the families here, and it's really a family sport. You know, as much as the people that don't really get it would see, you know, it's just a driver, but it's far from that. You know, you got kids, you got mums and dads, you got aunties, uncles, grandparents who've probably been drag racing their whole lives as well, and they're all out there lending a hand, doing what they got to do. That's the best thing about this sport. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get out and have a quick squiz on the track? I love this place. Can't wait to be getting back in those lanes and sending it straight down there and hopefully running some PBs. That would be nice. All right, well, happy Australia Day to you. This is the only thing I'm drinking. Long black coffee. How good. Love it. Not much going on here at the moment. As you can see, it's pretty overcast. The racing doesn't start till 12 o'clock. Obviously, people are sort of getting around. Hopefully, they start to fire up some of these fuelers and that. Someone was saying there's 4 or 5 of them here, so I'll go check them out and hopefully get to smell some of the goodness. And for those that know these things, know what I'm talking about. And for those that don't, hopefully you're going to get a good experience through this camera as to the noise, and definitely won't be the smell, but it is something else. And then when they let go of that button, or that, not even the button, but they drop that clutch, that's a whole nother level, hey? It's so crazy, the level that is out here and the amount of money that's involved in these programs. This would be the absolute dream. I mean, maybe not to have a car of this caliber, but to have the amount of money to be able to do the level that they do as well as they do. Like, let's check it out. Obviously won't go in too close, but the level that they do this is absolutely crazy. They got the crews going. Everyone's got their job to do. It is absolutely wild. Wow. What a setup. That is so impressive. There's got 4 or 5 blowers sitting on the bench, on the workbenches, parts everywhere, Hemi deals, just like it's just a normal engine just sitting around there. That's absolutely incredible. I'd love to get in one of them one day. I'd love to just test drive one. I don't even think I'd be able to handle it, but I'd give it a crack. Another big car. Guys are working flat out. As you can see in the back there, you've got a couple of blowers, engine pulled apart, all the cylinder heads. It's definitely all happening. The size of the tyres on the back of that thing too. It's very impressive. See if we can get in a little bit closer without giving away too many of the secrets. Here it is, Mr. Notorious, Simon O'Carroll's deal. Have a look at the man and the detail that he's put on this thing. It's basically like black glass. Just spotted a man who we're going to go have a bit of a yarn to, and of course he's flat out working. Have a look at him. He's got the skateboards out. On Point Media drag photos, Mr. Dave Reed. Always working flat out, this man. I must say, you know what is really cool, but yet it sort of doesn't really sink in, that I've had a couple of people that I've just bumped into randomly today. So if you're watching this one, massive shout out and thank you to you guys. But they've come up, hey man, I watched the channel, yeah, fucking sick, love it, and I'm just like, man, that's cool. It's a bit surreal that people are tuning in to watch me show my stories and video log it. But here it is. So to all you mofos out there watching this one's for you guys. Let's go. Couple of weeks, we're going to be out here doing the same. So hopefully running some PBs. So right there, that's where it's at. 8th Mile Racing, quarter mile 275 outlaw class. Let's go. The Spot On family going to be here. We're all going to be trying to race as fast as we physically can, so I'm all about it. But in the meantime, we're going to keep cruising around here. Racing doesn't start till I think 12:30. I really want to catch some of those big nitro cars firing up in the pits. So yeah, stay tuned, I guess, because at the moment I'm just cruising. All right, so they're about to start racing, and the junior dragsters, there is an infinite amount of these cars. They say drag racing is dead. It certainly is not in the younger ones, that's for sure. These guys are diehards and just love it. 10 years time, they might be racing pro mods, they might be racing something street based. Either way, they're out here having a crack. Here we go, first burnout of the day, first pair, let's go. Streetcar dial your own is coming up, let's go. Place is starting to fill up now. Aussie Day, Willowbank Raceway, Nitro Champs, Junior Dragsters are on. Staging war going on here.
Eliminations, goes up to surprises.
78 mile an hour versus an 80 mile an hour.
But the lesser of the two evils is Gondello with an 802 and an 806.
Such a fun looking category for young kids. It would be sick for adults if we could fit in them, but ones that could turn so we could maybe go do some racing in Mexico for a bit of fun. Of course, on private and closed roads in Mexico, never on the streets, you know what I'm saying? It is hot out here. Bit of cloud cover though.
Just a reminder to everyone here that's here at the track.
I'm here to see the big dog cars. We want to see nitro flames. We want to hear our stomachs getting smashed to pieces with the vibration in the stands. Let's go, get them on. All right, modified bike up next. These guys are mad. No seatbelts, no harnesses, just a helmet and some leathers. 61 mile an hour, no harnesses, no nothing. 400 meters, 1,320 feet, 161 mile an hour on two wheels. Here we go, Busses versus Kawasaki.
Staging drill, Terry. Neither of them wants to bump in. They're both slowly edging forward now. There we go.
163 mile an hour. That unmistakable sound of a nitro top fuel dragster. There's nothing quite like that sound. Let's go check it out.
Beautiful. He's got sunscreen in his eye.
And that's the sound. For those that haven't experienced that, that is bone. It rattles your insides, and when they go wide open throttle, whew, it's like nothing you've ever experienced. I'm telling you, it's crazy. There's literally been a guy who every time they start him up, he's running to the back. He looks like a mad unit. I'm gonna see if I can get him on the camera. He's been running to behind the GoPro, sorry, behind the cars, and just getting a face full of the fumes, I guess you could say. Guy proper loves it. Here we go, here he is. Let's have a look at him. He looks like he's had about 100 cocktails, but it's probably just the nitro. Absolute legend.
Oh yeah. And she made sure that we all had good weather today. Good.
Woo! Loving it. Bit of nitro. That'll do wonderful things to your soul.
Oh yeah. Bring it on, boys. Bring it on.
A different type of meth, I think. Nah, it's at home. Too hot for me. About the drags is you get all walks of life and you get all the characters, and I'm pretty sure we just saw one. What a unit. Loving the smell of the nitro and probably a little bit of the meth, maybe, who knows, if it's in a pipe or if it's coming out of one, who knows, but he's loving it. Good on the man. All right, so now here we go. We got a Pontiac versus a Chev, I think. Here they go, staging in, both bulbs on, turbo. Gets off it early. 8:30 at 127, off it very early with a couple of pedals there. All right, we got top sportsman going on. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but the sound of those nitro funny cars, when they switch over to nitro, wow, it's like an explosion. They're bumping in. An 8.4 at 165, shoots out clean pass, 8.4s. Makes you really appreciate, you know, when you see, I'm not saying that these cars are slow by any means, an 8-second car is still an 8-second car, but you can appreciate a car when it's making the lick from A to B and it's running a number, how fast these things actually go for the sheer weight and size. Massive burnout from that Pontiac. Here we go, big block. The noises. Have a listen. It is just incredible. You can't get enough of this noise. What a noise. Justin's out there doing a bit of track prep. Hopefully some cool cars are going to be getting down now, because I'll be honest with you, I'm sick of watching cars with dial your own categories and not even running faster than 8 seconds. I want to see some nitro funny cars. I want to see some shit on the back bumpers. I want to see flames. I want to see all the cool shit. I want you guys to see that with us, so let's get it happening. Everyone's just hanging around waiting for these things to fire up one more time before they obviously pull them around into the lanes. It's getting late in the afternoon, so these guys can't be too much further away, but yeah, if these things were so easy to turn around, we'd just have these things fat lapping going back to back to back, but as you know, these things are very temperamental, and because they're so much horsepower, when something lets go, it generally takes a lot of things with it, but hopefully not too much longer.
For we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is goodbye seas, our land about in nature's gifts of beauty's rich
Let's go drag racing.
2025 style times 2 for this first matchup. After a challenging qualifying session last night in tricky.
Here it comes. Nitro drinking monsters about to go down. Oh, 267 miles an hour. Wow.
But it's a shattering 0-0-1
Wow.
on the wrong side of cool for Pink Shiverous. Nice lap from Wayne Newby. Get the feeling the red light wouldn't have mattered.
Wow.
Shiverous went straight into tyre smoke. Well, what a dream run it was. This round. Both of them
Huge explosion, huge explosion. Hole in the parachute. Wow, that was an incredible fireball in the deep end. Whew. Oh well, while they're doing a bit of a track clean up, let's see if we can get in somewhat close and see just how quickly these guys can start tearing these things down. Like a well-oiled machine, no doubt these guys can do this so well, probably a million times. Wow, the sheer speed that these guys are tearing down that engine, it would have been no less than 5 minutes of them literally having the car back in the pits to them having the whole blower assembly off that car. That is absolutely incredible. The speed and how precise these guys are. Everyone's got their job and they're absolutely hammering it out. It's incredible. It's impressive to watch. I'd love to know how many thousands of times or hundreds of times that they've done that under pressure. Crazy speed. Everyone has their own little job and it's absolutely wild. It's one of those things that I'd love to get to that level. I'd like to get to that speed. I don't think I'd ever like to get to that level. That in my budget would never allow me to. Well, I shouldn't say never. Never say never, but whew, the crew is absolutely on song there. So I'm going to touch back in later. Those guys are absolutely killing it. Let's go back and check the track. Let's see what else is happening. And hopefully we can see some more cars go down without tearing shit to pieces, because I'd hate to know what that cost. We got Justin just finished with the rotator. We got the guys just doing final checks on the lane where that funny car just literally disintegrated itself. And then we should be right to go racing. So Australia Day, Nitro Champs. Stadium is somewhat full, grandstands good. The hill, as usual, family everywhere, almost ready to go racing. Don't forget guys, like, subscribe to the channel. Help us grow, help us do more of this cool stuff, because the more you guys can interact and grow this, the more cool stuff we get to do. And 2025 is going to be a big year for us. We've got heaps of racing coming up, so make sure that you want to be a part of it. Subscribe to the channel, drop those comments. One 276 mile an hour. Wow. The sound, the smells, everything about these cars is just next level. Parts of the car have come disintegrating off the car here down here on the track. So again, the staff's straight on top of it, which is great to see. Cars are going off down the end in the return road. All is good.
You know, it's amazing how he finds enough time to get behind the wheel with managing the team down at Aeroflow and Rocket Industries. This is the conditions we have as part of New Year Nitro and this round of the NDRC. Down to Mark Allen. I've got Morris getting out of the funny car into the start sector. 417, 444.
no power, but should be right. We've got good ones today.
All right, well, as much as I'd love to stay around and keep playing race cars, gotta go, doing my 75 hard. I still gotta go train, so that's 45 minutes in the gym. It's already, what, 5 o'clock, Sunday. No public holiday for me tomorrow. I gotta go do some work. So I'm off to train. As much as I'd love to go stay and watch the second and final round and some flames being pumped, this is me signing out. Guys, don't forget, like and subscribe. Help grow this channel. Let's go, Streets Anonymous. See you.